Today's yoga practice is to help you improve your posture and core strength. Class will include deep core strengtheners, opening up through the chest as well to help you breathe deeper and stand taller. All you'll need for today's practice is a little tea towel, and when you are ready, please join me in seated. Find your seat and sit up tall. Coming into stillness, taking your eyes to a focal point in front of you or closing the eyes down. Let's take a deep breath in through our nose and a slow exhale through the nose. Blink your eyes open, and on an inhale, tip your hips forward and shine your heart to the sky. Open up through the chest. Exhale, chin to the chest, round the spine and drop the hips back. Inhale, arch, look up. Exhale, round. 2 more like this, connecting breath to movement. Last one here. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, round cat. Inhale, sit up tall. Circle your shoulders up, back, and down. And then take your hands out to the side and take a big stretch through the fingertips, opening up through the shoulders, pressing into the seat. And on an exhale, take your right finger to the mat and left to the sky. We'll tick-tock like this a few times. Lower the left fingertip down, right fingertips up. And 2 more times like this. Option to look up to the sky as you tick-tock. Getting in a little side bend here, as well as opening through the shoulders. And come back up to center now. Take your left hand to the sky, right hand behind you. Let that top hand come down the back and the lower arm to crawl up the back. Bring those hands towards each other. It's okay if they don't quite connect. And if you would like, grab your towel now, clasp it in your top hand and take it behind you. And then with the lower hand, you can clasp onto the towel and just create a little bit of tension, drawing those hands towards each other. And let's take 3 breaths here. Last deep breath in, and exhale it out. Inhale, reach top hand up and then down, and switch. Taking the top hand down the back and the left lower hand up the back, crawling them towards each other. Pausing here for 3 breaths. This is a really great pose for opening up through the chest and stretching through the shoulders. Last breath in here. Exhale it out. And reach up and down. Take those hands out to the side. Place your towel off to the side. Give yourself a nice hug here. Drop the chin down, round it down, just releasing through those shoulders a little bit. Inhale, coming up. And now making your way onto your hands and knees in tabletop. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Knees are under the hips. And let's just weave our spine through a figure 8. Taking your hip over to one side, back, over, across through the center, up over the top, and around. Taking 2 times on this side. Pausing anywhere that feels good for you. And coming back to center, and now taking the hips over to the left, around to the back, and over to the right. 3 times on this side. Pressing into those finger pads to help support the wrists. Just allowing that spine to stretch out and open. And coming to center. We'll come into a little bit of a bear hold here. Spread those fingers wide and draw the hands back towards you, really activating the muscles through the shoulders. Draw the belly button to the spine, turn under your toes, and on your next inhale, just lift up those knees ever so slightly. Take a deep breath in, slow breath out. We're here for 2 more breaths. Last breath in, really lifting up through the core. Exhale it out and drop it down. Untuck the toes and sit back and just send those hands down behind you. Just releasing through those shoulders. Take a breath here. Exhale it out. And we'll take that 2 more times. Tabletop. Draw the hands back towards you. Draw the belly button to the spine. Looking to the mat, nice neutral neck. Turn those toes under and ever so slightly lifting from the belly, those knees come up. We're here for 3 breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. 2 more like that. And if you need to come down, feel free. You're doing great. Last breath in. Exhale it out. Untuck those toes and come on back. Clasp your hands and let's just wring out those wrists a little bit here and the other way. Last bear hold. Press into those finger pads, draw the hands back, turn under the toes, set the core, and lifting up ever so slightly, 3 breaths, a real powerhouse of a pose, strengthening through the back body, the shoulders, the core, and around the hips as well. Last breath in, exhale it out, drop it down. Great work. Untuck the toes, knees apart, and let's drop our hips back. Take your hands behind you and just clasp onto those heels and just stretching through those shoulders there, relaxing them down. Take a deep breath in, stretching out that deep core muscle. Exhale it out. 2 more deep breaths here. Last breath in and exhale it out. Lifting up to a table. Bring the knees aligned, turn under your toes, and on an exhale, take the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Doesn't matter how much the knees are bent, but nice long spine, building that nice long posture. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Option to pedal out the legs if that feels good. No forcing those heels down, really lifting up through the tailbone. Last breath in. Slow breath out. And look forward, strolling forward on the mat to the top of your mat, paralleling your feet. Bend your knees and take your elbows into your hands and just sway side to side. Just relaxing everything down. And release your fingertips to the earth. Bend your knees and roll up one bone at a time. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to your sides. Placing the feet parallel to each other, feeling that energy come up through the legs as you press down and just roll the shoulders down the back. Palms are forward and take 3 breaths here in this nice, strong, open chest mountain pose. Last breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, draw those elbows down in a cactus pose. Inhale, reach back up to the top. Exhale, draw the hands down through center, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Hands can stay at the mat or come to the shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, take your hands to the sides, reach up. Exhale, mountain pose. We'll repeat that 2 more times, adding on. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take hands to the sides, forward fold. Take your fingertips to the earth, and on an inhale, step back left. Inhale, sweep the hands to the sky, high lunge. Press through that back foot to really activate through the hip flexor to get a nice opening there, especially great if you do a lot of sitting to really get into that lower posture to open up through the hips. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the sky. Exhale, mountain. Take a breath here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms, strengthening through that back body and opening up through the chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the earth, step back right. Inhale, reach up. Press through that back foot to really lengthen through that back leg and activate through that right back leg. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, soften through the shoulders. 2 more breaths here. Last breath in. Exhale, forward fold, stepping forward. Relax it down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swan dive up. Exhale, hands to your sides. Pause here in mountain pose. Open chest, relax the shoulders down the back. Last breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the mat in front of the feet and step back into a plank. Press into those finger pads, draw the hands back, draw the belly button in. Nice strong plank pose, really activating through the whole core, front and back of the body. Option to drop your knees now. Bring the shoulders forward and lower ever so slowly to the mat. Untuck the toes. Take your right cheek to the mat and your hands down by your sides. Take a breath here. And on an inhale, looking towards the mat, lift up your hands ever so slightly and the legs and really send energy out down through the end of the fingers and the toes. 2 breaths here. And exhale, come down, taking your left cheek to the mat. Hands down, legs down. Take a couple breaths here. Take your forehead to the mat and let's lift up those hands and those legs, strengthening through that whole back body, opening up through the chest. Take a deep breath in and out. 2 more like that. You're doing great. Exhale down and bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Hands are parallel. Shine the heart forward and relax these shoulders down your back. 3 breaths here. Maybe closing your eyes down if that feels nice. Breathing into the belly. And release this down, rolling over onto your back. Reaching your arms overhead and taking the biggest stretch you've taken all day, wiggling the fingers and the toes, and draw your knees into your chest, giving yourself a big hug, stretching out that lower back. Releasing it down, hands underneath the knees, and just rocking those knees side to side. Taking the feet to the mat, taking your arms in a T, and dropping the knees over the left, looking right. Last breath in. Exhale it out, draw those knees back up to center and just letting them fall over to the opposite side, looking in the opposite direction. Carrying down and just washing out all the great work you've done. And then rolling all over to your side, pressing up ever so slowly, crossing your legs. And let's sweep our arms up to the sky, looking up. Exhale, fingertips down, chin down. Inhale up and down. Inhale, reaching up, bringing those hands together and down into your heart. And I hope that you feel upright in your posture and know that you've done great work here today. Let's take your hands over your heart, take a deep breath in, and sending gratitude out to the world. And that is the end of our practice. I hope you enjoyed that. If so, please hit like and comment, subscribe if you'd like more, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.